fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is The Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is from a new show on Fox News. It's a piece from one of the best talk show hosts in America, second only to Rush, in my opinion. His name is Mark Levin, even though he's a lawyer, which goes against my better judgment. He had as his first guest Walter Williams. I want you to listen to how he describes liberty. Simple, eloquent, and to the point. But there's a cost we pay for that. After this, in my opinion, nothing much else needs to be said. Links on my site.
Hello, America. I'm Mark Levin. This is Life, Liberty, and Levin, and it is a great honor to have my friend Walter Williams on with me. How are you?
Okay.
For our inaugural show, I said, I want Walter Williams.
Oh, my God.
Now, those who don't know you, all three people out there, you are the John M. Olin Distinguished Professor of Economics at George Mason.
Yes.
We know you as a syndicated columnist, author, numerous books, essays, and so forth. You're a libertarian / classical liberal, I would say.
Yeah, that's fairly good.
Is that about right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
And, of course, you write for Town Hall, World Net Daily, Jewish World Review, hundreds of newspapers across America. Let's jump right into this. Let's start with fundamentals. Let's start with the basics. How would you define liberty?
Well, I defined it as people being able to engage in peaceable, voluntary exchange without interference by others. And typically, down through mankind's history, liberty is not the normal state of affairs. That is, throughout mankind's history, he's been subject to arbitrary abuse and control by others. And so the amount of liberties that Americans have, and perhaps Western Europe as well, the amount of it is relatively rare in humankind. And I think that the danger that we face is that some historian, maybe 200 years from now, he might be writing, he says, well, look, the normal state of affairs has been arbitrary abuse and control by others. And there's this little tiny curiosity where a relatively few people had a large amount of liberty for a short amount of time, but it all went back to the normal state of affairs. That is arbitrary abuse and control by others.
Do you think liberty has the seeds of its own demise, that there's a paradox because people who don't support liberty or who are unwitting about liberty can still use liberty to destroy liberty?
Oh, that's absolutely right. That is, they can use liberty to destroy liberty. They can use if you look at totalitarians around the world, they always start out, they are for free speech. That is because they need free speech to get their foot in the door. But after their foot is in the door, they want to eliminate free speech. And you see this all over the country. You'll see this all over the world. And we're beginning to see it in the United States. That is, in Berkeley, that was the seed of the free speech movement. But now at Berkeley, they don't want any free speech whatsoever.
You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.